and welcome to the show. We are here today on Forza Horizon 4 with another team adventure. This time we are going racing with small engines, shall we say. All the cars in this race have been fitted with 1.6 litre engines or smaller. Now there are some cars that might have had bigger engines to begin with, but the Turbo Rally engine is a swap that is a 1.6 litre engine, so some of them might have been fitted with that. There's an interesting selection of cars around the place. I have an Abarth because I actually really like this car. It's a B-class vehicle, front-wheel drive, rally tyres, 200 horsepower and just over £2,000. So, small, light, pretty grippy, will lack straight-line speed. However, I wanted the tyres because it's winter. You know, we want those rally tyres, we want to have the grip for the off-road events. And some of the tarmac events, you know, the road is covered in snow. This particular one here, it is not. We've got a slidey skyline up ahead of us. Now, of course, that does have a Turbo Rally engine. The downside you will get with, well, you have more power than most of the cars here. A lot of cars here are probably only running a couple of hundred horsepower. But a Turbo Rally engine means you're guaranteed to running 300, means you're probably not going to get off-road. We're not going to get more than probably stock tyres on your car. So, yeah, there's some interesting choices, some brave choices might be made. There's going to be a lot of cars in quite similar conditions, similar specs, I should think. A lot of the hatchbacks are probably going to be running around a similar level to me here. Let's not go three wide up here. We have a dingo. That's the first time I've been three wide through that final corner. The dingo bug's on two wheels. Now, the Galant, by the looks of it, is an absolute power monster down here, so that's going to have a fun time. This not really the circuit for the power monster car. Sure, start finish straight, you've got a little bit of a chance to get some speed up there, but the rest of this is quite fiddly. It's quite a technical circuit. I'm trying my best to score some points for red team here. We have a red car in the lead, and I am the next best option as we move our way up. I might have given the Fulvia more of a nudge than I intended. I mean, we've got alongside, well, kind of alongside. We can turn a lot tighter into these corners than quite a few of the cars around. We need to get some more red team cars up the order, if at all possible. I just carry so much corner speed in this, but I know I run out of top end. We're going to go side by side with the CRX. Now, that's not going to have the grip to stick on the outside. It tried to stick on the outside of me. It's not going to work. Now, Hillman Imp is the next target for us. At least we have a red car leading the way. I don't actually know what car it is up at the front. Was it the Triumph or something that started on the front row? Not 100% sure. Come on, Abarth. There we go. We're around turn one. The Galant is up behind us. I mean, I'm kind of mild bit concerned about that. I'm just a very different car. I'm just a very, very different car to that. The Hillman Imp's one of those odd cars. I've never actually really managed to make one work very well. I'm sure that it's one of those cars that feels like it should be quick, and all the ones I've built have been terrible. So, yeah, I mean, well, I'd say the one that worked was the police car one. But I'd say that was barely built either. That was mildly upgraded to play around with a transit. We are catching through these next couple of sections. I don't know if I have enough time to get second. I might have the car to do it. I might have one of the fastest cars around this circuit, but I don't know whether I have enough time to go chasing after that second place. We get to the inside of the Hillman down the start-finish straight. Who has more top end? Kind of surprised that it's me, actually. I am surprised, considering it does look like we have a bit more grip. Oh, please make turn one. We do. Oh, it's very close in points. If I can get second, we win, but that's a big gap, basically. We've got a very big gap to go to get second. I think second's in a Cortina. I don't know quite yet. That looks like the back of a Lotus Cortina to me. Come on, Abarth. You can do it. We're actually one of the few modern cars in this field. Often with the lower classes, it's actually quite difficult to make modern cars work. So I'm surprised this Abarth actually does work pretty well. Because, yeah, the lower classes, it normally is a pain getting modern cars. You don't have much PI to play around with. We'll jump the grass, jump the dirt, snow, etc. down there, be as brave as I can in the final corner. I think we're catching, but there's no way we're going to do it in time. We've dropped the Hillman. The Abarth is quick. The Abarth is quick around this circuit. But have I run out of time? We started from basically the back row. The fact that we've got this far up is a testament to how quick the Abarth is. And there it goes. I had to throw everything at it. I mean, that was, I'd say, a bit too brave into that corner. That was quicker than I'd gone before, and I knew I just had to throw the car and hope. Hope that it stuck on the road so I could carry all the speed if we were ever going to have a chance. It is not going to be enough here. I don't know if there's any cars further back. Any red team cars can pick up one place. That is literally all we need at the moment. But it can't be me. I tried everything with the Abarth. I know we haven't got another Abarth, and we might be fighting in the pack further back. There might be a chance. It won't come from me, sadly. No. Oh, it's all gone wrong as well. Our other car missed a checkpoint and dropped back anyway. Well, we got a first and a third, and my car does look pretty quick, which I am pleased about. Unfortunately, not quite enough. So, we move on to our second race, the Ambleside Scramble. Now, full off-road, covered in snow, pretty much completely opposite to the race we did before, I guess, apart from the fact that it's still quite a tight, twisty circuit. Not really much room for any straight line speed. My car should be pretty good here. Front wheel drive, snow tyres, not a bad way to go. The Dingo Bug might be all-wheel drive? I don't know, depends if it might be swapped. The Dingo Bug is something to look out for here. So the Galant's all-wheel drive, but I'm pretty sure standard tyres. So it's going to launch like crazy, but don't know if it is going to have much. No, this is not the circuit where the all-wheel drive standard tyres is necessarily going to work. So by the looks of it, Triumph. Yeah, I think. Can't remember what that car is now. I've had a brain derp. Is not going to enjoy this because that's all-wheel drive light, but obviously not great tyres. The Dingo Bug leads the way. Thankfully, it's on our team out here. The Hillman Imp is the best placed blue car. This is better news for us point-wise. Oh, the Hillman Imp ran wide and clipped a wall. Lost a little bit of time through there. Can we? This could be the battle of the Abarths. Red team. Who is going to be best? I also love how the snow has covered my number plate. In fact, it's doing it to the other Fiat as well. It only covers the number plate. It doesn't really cover the rear bumper. What's going on? The rest of the cars have normal snow coverage. The Dingo Bug is doing quite well. I did wonder whether that might work at this circuit, and certainly, funnily enough, the off-road racer does work off-road. Again, that's another car. It's very difficult to make that work in general. Can be made, has been. We've never seen them run quickly a couple of times. They are just very, very tough to build and to get working. They're notorious for going up onto two wheels. They are absolutely horrific problems with stability. It's taken quite a bit of tuning to get them happy. Looks like we're going to be having a massive tussle over second place. Thankfully, it is mostly red team that are in this massive tussle over second place. And I think this is probably... Oh, that's a little bit of lag and a little bit of a death on the wall there. I think this is the battle of cars with rally tyres. By the looks of it, it's us lot. Those further back may well be first of the cars not with rally tyres. Oh, we're going to... I think it's the inside of the hairpin. Not quite the line I wanted, just on a tight line. We got it stopped, and then kind of the banking can drag you around there if you've got a bit of a funky line, so we got away with it. Big understeer through that. Oh, I did exactly what Foxy did on the first lap. There is a sticky out bit of wall there that's surprisingly nasty. God damn it. Don't hit that. Don't hit that. It's very, very solid. I guess, especially with these front-wheel drive cars, you get on the power, you understeer yourself a little bit wide as you're trying to power out the corner, and if you don't lift in time, that's when you wander out towards that nasty bit of sticky out wall. Got to be careful, don't miss a checkpoint. We've already had a couple. Oh, Foxy did it exactly as I said it. It's really easy to try and get greedy when you are, especially when you are chasing a car. Oh, yeah, you can kind of use. It's a very sneaky, but you can kind of use the inside there to kind of twist the car into the corner. I didn't actually take a very good line through there. Stallion has not got snow tyres and is having a torrid time with that one. Oh, I've got oversteering front-wheel drive again. Damn it. Okay, I think I've got a decent car. I can't match the Dingo Bug, but I think I'm certainly in this group. I just made too many silly errors, just too many little mistakes, just clipping walls, running wide, big oversteer moments, just unnecessary mistakes have hindered me from getting on a podium again in this one. Can we do something at the hairpin? I mean, we are all teammates here. Oh, I missed out on the bank as well. That's not going to help. Wow, we really are. We're lapping, we're lapping cars. Just not got the time. Remember, that Triumph won the first race. You know, that's not a slow car. But this is the fun with the team adventures, when you force the same cars to be run everywhere, especially in winter when there is such a divide potentially between tyres. Well, the Dingo Bug takes the win. Red team get a 1, 2, 3 and 4. Not too shabby. Foxy was unlucky, was in the fight until the missed checkpoint dropped them back. The Fulvia gets 5th. We definitely have the better selection of off-road cars. 2 of our cars are terrible, however the rest of ours actually are good off-road, so we should stand a chance on those events, which is nice. I drove poorly. So we head back to the tarmac for our next race, Greendale Club Circuit. Now, there is no snow on this, I don't think. Certainly start line bit doesn't got this snow on it. I don't think there is any snow around here, so tyres, I say slightly less. Well, tyres are always important, but you'll get away. Cars on standard tyres won't get lapped. Basically, the Dingo Bug might fall over. There are some fast corners that I would be scared of if I was driving that. Unfortunately, I'm a long way back, as is the other Abarth. We've got a lot of work to do. In fact, I do not launch as well. In fact, I've got a piss poor launch. We can all lure our way towards turn 1. And we shall convert everybody to, I don't even know if it was, I'm going to say, no, I think the other Abarth has a police siren. I'm going to say, we'll believe it's the Abarth, we'll convert everybody to the little Fiats. Bloody hell, the grip through turn 1 is pretty damn good. We got a lot of speed on the exit there. Oh! Got a lot of speed on the exit, but we are very limited as to where we can go up here. We get a mega run. We can probably get the Corsa down towards the next corner. However, where am I going to put the car? On the outside of our teammate. We don't want to fight really with the other 695 if we can help it. Oh, we're going to make the most of it, fighting with the 124. We're still 3 wide. All the Italians are fighting together. We get that worked. Now carry some speed through there, and we're now on to the start. Finish straight. The Cortina is tearing away up at the front. So, we complete the first lap. Now this circuit, there is a long straight here, of course, and that is helpful to the power cars, but it's not necessarily an outright power circuit because of the very nasty nature, sort of half the lap if you like. If you don't have enough grip, you do struggle to make lap time. So it gives us half a chance with these Abarths to do something. Points-wise, is currently in blue team's favour predominantly because they have a 1-2. We are not that far away from being able to make a difference in this. I just need to get out of traffic. And this is the issue. And this is the issue, of course, you have with handling car, is when you get stuck in traffic, you get stuck in traffic. And it's very difficult to do all that much about it because I say they block, but they take up the space where you want to be through the corners, and then they go away on the straights, and, well, can't. Oh no, the Dingo Bug. We had just got the points there, and the Dingo Bug hit the wall, and that's lost all of its momentum and all of its speed. Now, I guess we're going to have to try and get past the Hillman. Come on, little Fiat. You can do it. Watch out for the CRX. We'll defend into turn 1 if necessary. I don't actually think it's quite... Oh, that Hillman looks wobbly. I'm going to say that Hillman looks decidedly a bit fully over. We're past... Oh, no, we're going to be 50 points short. We definitely don't have... Whether we have the car pace, whether any of us has the car pace to chase after the Cortina or the Galant, I don't know. I don't think we're going to have the laps to do it. I don't think we're going to have anyone that can make up positions. We've got Skyline further back that's all speed, and although we are... Ooh, whether we can catch that Galant, whether we can hold the Galant is a good question. I mean, Cortina's won, that's gone. The Galant buggers off down the straight, but will it lose enough time through the corners? So, well, who knows? We've got the little hatchback brigade. Red team has the hatchback. Hatchback Force 1 is going to try and do something. And hope for the best, really. Can 3 front-wheel drive hatchbacks, because I don't think you wouldn't bother swapping these to all-wheel drive, used up too much PI, make the cars too heavy to really be worth it. Can one of these 3 stay ahead of very, very speedy Galant? That is the new question. Come on, Hatchback Force. We can do this. We can find a way past speedy but very difficult to control Galant. Or speedy but not very grippy Galant. Oh, here comes the Hatchback Force. Hatchback Force has monked Galant, and then I've got murdered. Go on, other hatchbacks. If I could slow the Galant, distract it as much as I love the Galant, if we can distracto it, that would be good. Another which might just end up all together. Well, and off it goes. Bye. But we are closer than we were last lap, so theoretically we might get past it sooner in the lap, and who knows, we'll see. It could go any way. It could go any which way, this battle. If we get held up in the corners and can't get past the Galant quickly, it'll just out-drag us. But if Hatchback Force 1 pounces here, it might stay ahead until the line. That's the important bit. Leathercap is clear and going to be out of trouble now. Unfortunately, both me and the Vauxhall are now too far back. We'll catch the Galant, but we're going to pass it in an awkward place. We're going to go for another mugging. No, unfortunately, I'm always in the wrong place for this one. We'll get past it because I can go flat out around there. Hopefully, though, we've got enough of a gap between one of our cars. That's all we need is one of our cars to beat the Galant, and I think one of the hatchback team will do it. Here it comes. Oh, this is not gonna. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, it was close. It was close, but yeah, we got out-dragged. We just got started. That's how that's going to happen sometimes. However, we got 2 of our cars past the Galant, and that is what mattered in that one. Spitfire, sorry, that's the thing. They got 6th position in that. In the end, the Dingo Bug fell back, but not all the way to the last quite. It still got some points. Oh, that was tough work. That was tough work. So, we head off-road again. The Highland Farm Scramble is the circuit of choice. Now, this might not be as terrible for the non-rally-tied cars, although the snow will alter that perhaps a little bit, because, yes, this is a much faster circuit. There's a lot less sort of stop-start. You're unlikely to lap cars around here, let's be honest. There's a lot less sort of stop-starting around here. You've got a little bit more top-end required, something which cars like mine are not going to have. You know, the PI was used up, if you will, making this car have some grip with the tyres. The rally tyres take up a huge chunk of that performance, and so I don't have much power in the vehicle. We'll see how it goes. Blue team have got to win this. If they want to continue the adventure, so to speak, they have got to take a victory here, because if red team win, we are guaranteed a win, and it'll be 3 points to us. How the hell am I going to get past these speedy cars? That's the problem that we're going to face. We might get around the outside here, so we can follow Foxy, because that Hillman is also on the rally tyres. And then we run out of power coming up a hill. The Galant is going to want past. I wonder what suspension some of these cars are running. The bumps around here can be quite nasty, so if you don't have rally suspension on your car, you can actually spin coming down here. I have spun a car on this jump. Oh, the Galant's run out of space to go. Looks like everyone is not too bad. Oh, it's getting busy towards turn 1. Thank you. Go, little Fiat, go! It's gone manic. That's a busy first corner. That's a very busy first corner. I'll sneak my way past. Now, can I make up enough time in these corners where the Galant is slipping and sliding that I am far enough away down these straights? That is where the big question lies. Points are not looking great for us at the moment. Blue have got a lot of their cars kind of sorted out in this top group. I mean, there is a big fight going on back there, which is what we want to see. You know, we want the close racing. It can change very quickly. In fact, yeah, we have now reeled it back in a little bit in terms of points. See, now the Hillman we know is on rally tyres. I'm not horrendously afraid of that. I think I might be a little bit better overall. The Galant, I'm not even going to do anything stupid against the Galant. Oh, you're never stopping for that. It's not stopping for that, unfortunately. It kind of slows me down because I have to deal with that, and it's now put the Hillman up alongside. And I don't want to be on the outside for this section. Maybe this is the circuit the Hillman comes good at. We've got to go a long way around if we want to try and make this work. The answer to that is no. Let's not do that, actually. I'm going to cut back in. We'll go for a sensible line, preferably. We need some more points here. Definitely need to pass the Hillman if we're going to make this one and make this a win. It's going to be close. Oh, we're going to give it a little nudge. Little nudge. Not enough to get past, though. Maybe I don't know if my gears are quite right around here, you know. Third is far too short. Fourth, we're just struggling a little bit. The Hillman's buggered off. Yeah, the Hillman is quite light, but yeah, the thing's got some speed around this circuit. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, there goes the Galant with all of its ferocious top end. It's going to be a bit of a jump. Right, the Galant we know is going to really struggle to get turned. It does makes the corner, but does struggle with it. Fulvia is doing well. Also, can we get our hatchback brigade together again? That's what we need. We need the hatchback team to come and score some points. The Dingo Bug does not like the fast corners. That's probably unsurprising, shall we say, that the Dingo Bug is having a tough time around this particular circuit. Yeah, high-speed corners, not the Dingo Bug's speciality, shall we say. Oh, too deep. Problem is now I'm dealing with that bloody Galant. I'm getting compromised in a couple of places, taking funky lines. I cannot do anything about that Hillman around here. That just seems a little bit better suited to this track. Fair enough. I would never have expected that, but apparently that is the case. Now we're going to have to fight with a Fulvia. And the plus point for me here in some ways is that Galant might get stuck right with its teammate. It doesn't, unfortunately. Right, we stop for turn one, and again, oh, the Galant got lamppost or signposted there, I think. It was running wide, and then it just suddenly stopped, and I think that wedged a lamppost up against the wall, and it pinged the car back towards me. Yeah, this is less than ideal. We're going to try and fight back. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Even if I win this race by some miracle on this final lap, we still wouldn't get enough points. A circuit not quite so much suiting our cars. Not necessarily the result I expected, but it's the one we're going to get. Fulvia's going to try and get underneath, and so is the But I've just got no speed up that hill. That hill just seems to kill me. And there we have it. That hill is the death of my Abarth. We're going to fight with the Lancia. I don't want to be out wide here. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to run out of drive. Well, at least we get a red car on the podium. It's not a 1-2-3 for blue team. Sadly, going to be my Abarth. I just did not have the race there. That did not go my way in the slightest. Bugger. Well, we did not score the points necessary whatsoever. Blue team will win this round. It'll take it on to a decider. So, it is on to the deciding round. The Broadway Village Circuit will be where I hope Hatchback Team 1 is going to do well. Hatchback Team and maybe some other car. I think, unfortunately, the Dingo Bug might struggle here. It won a race. It did do that, but this might not be the venue it wants. If I don't get stuck in traffic, I feel like we could go well, but we're a long way back. So we've got a lot of overtaking to do here. The Cortina, though, is also going to have a lot of overtaking to do. Other Abarth is at the front, so Leathercap may be able to escape away a little bit in all of this. That would be helpful for sure. Or, yeah, one of our cars might be able to escape away. We are going to have to work through the traffic, and I won't have the straight line speed advantage to make more straightforward passes, basically. We have to... Ooh. And Leathercap's got laggy game issues by the looks of it. That was very weird. So our Abarth is down the order. Bugger. That's not going to help us in the quest of some good finishes. This is going to be really tough. So at the front we have our Corsa. So at least part of Hatchback Squad is... I think I've made different names for it every time I've said it. You know what? It's all of the above. Please tell me what to check. Oh, for God's sake, I've got really slow cars in front of me. This is what I was talking about with traffic. If we get stuck in traffic, it just murders your chances. And, I mean, like, it's fair enough. It's part of racing. The annoying thing is my car is a good overall car, but we are just going to be stuck fighting with this lot when we want to be moving forward. At least all the cars ahead of us are blue team cars, so all the cars we're overtaking now are going to give us points in the grand scheme of things. And now we know the Gallant's not got great tyres. I know the CRX doesn't have as good of tyres as us either. Oh, crap, didn't realise our bath was going to have a look there. So we can carry a lot of speed through here. We can outbrake the CRX up the inside. That puts us up into... Okay, puts us up 6th and 7th for the hatchback team. Of course, has just gone. So much as we saw the Cortina manage to do a little while ago, you get to the front. You get to the front, and you just go. I was looking further down the road and didn't realise the Fulvia had got in the wall. That's terrible by me, I will admit. But yeah, I was just busy looking in the distance. I just expected the Fulvia to make the corner, and it had understeered into trouble. Oh. The Gallant is such a handful through these corners. I'm not even worried that it's going to out-accelerate me on the exit of turn 1, because I'm just going to turn there, and then we'll carry speed. We'll be flat through here. The Bath behind is flat. It's 50 points in it. Now, I might have the lap time to fight the Cortina. I probably do, to be honest with you. However, position speaking, I don't think we'll catch it in time. But if we can get the Hillman Imp, that would make life a lot more comfortable. The Triumph, I expect to be quick down the straight, but I can get underneath it here, for example. It's going to slide out of that corner as well. Thank you for the position. There's a mayhem going on behind. Right, let's get third. If we can get third, that would make me a lot more comfortable with our positions in this. I don't think the Triumph's really under much threat from the cars further back. I think there's too much of a gap perhaps between that and the likes of the CRX and so on, but there is only 50 points. That Hillman is almost as bad. It's not quite as bad as the Dingo Bug for going on two wheels, but it does really like its two-wheeled antics. Might help me. Look at it go! Holy crap! No wonder that's struggling. Christ! I mean, I joke about rolly cars plenty, but I didn't realise it did that so much. You might haven't come across that issue before. Particularly, I don't remember them doing that anyway. We're actually catching the Cortina as well. Both of us are catching the Cortina around this circuit. Still 50 points in it. I mean, like, these guys have just got to stop me from overtaking them. They can't score any more points. The course is too far gone. So their whole goal is going to be not letting me get past and hope someone further back can score some more points. Cortina's struggled to make it stop into turn 1. Got to get both of them on this lap. Not what I was expecting particularly. But if I can manage it, I'm not going to turn it down. Oh! It's fallen over! Oh. The Hillman's gone over! Oh no! It's a disaster for Blue Team! How did it go over there of all corners? What? That's unlucky for Foxy. I know that this Bath can fall over. We have seen it a long time ago, a while ago. We saw a Bath fall over on the hill climb stage at Fortune Island through heavy cornering. I was not expecting, and that's a rally-tied, let's not forget, that's a rally-tied Hillman Imp went over. I think Leathercat may have pushed Stallion wide at the final corner and waited. Ooh. I really like that car. I really like the 695. It's fantastic fun to drive, very, very quick. Didn't work at every circuit. You know, it's actually been quite an interesting adventure. A lot of different cars have worked in different places and made some very good lap time. Yeah, if you stayed out of trouble, you could really make that gap early and no one stood a chance of catching you. Hatchback Squad was very good. The 3 front-wheel drive cars in the field did pretty damn well in all of this. Well, there we go. Red Team, we take the adventure. That is going to be it for this video. If you'd like to take part in the next one of these, you can sign up for them via our forums. There'll be a link in the description. Find the FailRace versus the community section, and you can sign up in there. That, though, is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.